Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. Looking for a decent chance! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Koundé cuts it out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cherki tries to pass it through. Messi. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. He's in a big chance! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. That's going wide left. That's a good run down the left. Hoisted in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Pass somewhat off target.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chouameni, that has not gone well. Some really good ball movement. In with the challenge. Conte. Cherki. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Conte. And he's in on goal, and the shot!
And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni going forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. And here's Vitinha. And here's Kante. Oh, super ball. Brilliantly cut out. Upamecano can clear it away. Haaland. Conte. Little pass back. And it's Conte. And he's quick to return it. And here's Messi. Mendes receives it in a wide position. And it's been taken short. Bragantino are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 77.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Camisa 10.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good alertness. Paris do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Conte. And here's Dembele. Cherki did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wan-Bissaka. Vinicius Junior might just make this. It's Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well measured. Dembele, and he shoots! Tries to get it clear. And he's well positioned here. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Paris perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Koundé. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Muscular approach does pay off here. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi. Messi. Pedri. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now, what about this cross? Courtois claims it, safe hands. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
The two
25.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 8.
Bragantino now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Camisa 41.
He's found a way through.
Camisa 7. Teremos
Well,
uma
that defending is
substituição.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Goes for a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedri, there.
Chance, surely! Oh, extraordinary.
Vitinha. And that's that. Paris suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Paris. Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. And he's lost his man. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Header comes in! No, not the best of headers. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's destined for the flank. Threads one in. Lovely feet. Played out wide. Wan-Bissaka. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Cherki. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe receives it in a good... Goes for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. "30 minutes gone. Dembele. Dembele gets flagged offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Messi.
He's in a good position here.
Oh, that's neat.
Plenty to aim at here. Played into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bragantino are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Wan-Bissaka gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mbappe is behind this one. And he shoots! Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Conte. Spread it left. Not where it came from. Saliba. Chouameni. Dembele. Spread to the right.
Temos minuto de acréscimo.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Conte. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substituição.
Away we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And the shot! Koundé. Now he's off and running. Nicked it back promptly. Aimed beyond the defence. And he is... Surely he can't miss! Tries a shot! It's a goal! Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Bragantino are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Pedri. Paris still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That could well leave a mark.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Showing good feet. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Caicedo.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he's got away from it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well read, nice interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Pedri. Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Just about up to 75 minutes. Paris have a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Bragantino are down to 10 men.
Substituição em andamento.
Koundé. Nuno Mendes. And here's Pedri. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Corner it is.
Substituição em campo.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Camisa 10.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Camisa 14.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Camisa 20. Camisa 13. Camisa 7.
Shoots! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Petri shapes the shoot! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Nice bit of trickery. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There will be 4 extra minutes. Conte. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.